Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are all well. I am Zandela Seka. If you are new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe. Today I wanted to just give a little bit of information about how you obtain your permit and actually how you transfer your driving license over to a Gambian license. If you're interested in this information, stay tuned. So I've been through the process of getting a extension on my visa. So when you land in the country, if you come from the UK, you are automatically issued a 28-day visa. It's a visitor's visa. Here you can see my passport with my 28-day stamp on arrival. After the 28 days, or maybe on day 27, then you need to go down to the immigration department in Banjul. This is the outside of the immigration department. Banjul is a very built up area, so I just wanted you to know what the building actually looks like. And you need to renew that visa. They give you a 30-day option, so you can renew your visa for 30 days, or you can renew your visa for 60 days. That gives you a total of 90 days. Technically, you are classed as a visitor. I didn't have to fill out any forms or anything. I just gave my passport over to them and they charged me 2,000 dalasi, and my visa was renewed for a further 60 days. Once you've paid for your extra 30 or 60 days, they will stamp your passport and it will look like this. So 2,000 dalasis is equivalent to about £29 or about $32. After you have finished your 90 days visitor's permit, you then have to go back down to Banjul to the immigration department and apply for your residence permit. While I was there, I actually forgot to find out how much it costs for the residence permit. But I've been given information from a few friends that it roughly costs around the same amount, so about £30, about $32 to $35. And that residence permit is valid for 1 year. You only have to go every year after that to renew your residence permit. How to obtain your driving license in Gambia. I actually don't like driving in Gambia. The cars are all left-hand drives. I live in the UK, so we have right-hand drives, and most of the cars are automatic, and I only learnt how to drive in a manual, so I find it really tough driving left-hand and a automatic. If you have an international driving license, that's licenses from the US or from the UK, they are classed as international driving licenses. And in Gambia, you do not have to redo any tests or anything. You just take a valid license down to the main police headquarters in Banjul, and you have to go through a process. And it's a biometric process. So they take your fingerprints, you have to bring all your ID with you, your TIN number, and you can change your international license over to a Gambian license. The cost of changing your license to a Gambian license is about 500 dalasi, which is about $10 US and about £8. And that license is valid for until the expiry date. I don't actually know how long it is for, but I'm guessing it is the same as a UK license. In Gambia, you actually have to have the same as you do everywhere else. So your car has to be taxed, which you do at the GRA office, and you have to have insurance. There are several insurance companies in Gambia that you can just drive to, or you can pick up the phone and call them and you can get your car insured. Here is a list of just a few of the car insurance companies in Gambia. You will not be able to get your driving license transferred over to a Gambian license if you have a visitor's visa. You can only obtain a license once you have transferred your visitor's visa over to a residence permit, and you have to be here for 90 days. So the documents that you need to bring with you in order to get your license are your international driving license. It has to be in date. So you have to take your international driving license with you. You have to take your passport so that they can see that you have a residence permit stamp inside your passport. You have to take a copy of your TIN number. You have to also inform them if you have any medical conditions or health conditions that may stop you from being able to obtain a license in Gambia. You have to make them aware of what vehicle type you want, and they may ask you questions regarding your medical fitness. So I don't know what those questions are, because when I went to the police station, they weren't very forthcoming on giving me information because I only had a visitor's visa. I do not currently have the residence permit, so the information was not given to me on how the process all worked. If you do not have a international driving license but you do have a residence permit, you can still get a driving license in Gambia. The official way to get a driving license in Gambia, you have to go to the police headquarters in Banjul. You have to apply for a provisional license. Your provisional license costs about 100 Dalassis and only lasts for 3 months. During those 3 months, you have to have driving practice. I haven't been able to find an official driving school in Gambia, but you do have to practice your driving. Since recording this video, I actually found 2 official driving schools in Gambia. As you can see, they do different programs, 5 days a week, 10 days a week. You can do intensive courses and all the prices are here. I also found out that Gambia actually does have a theory test, and you do have to do this before you do your practical test. And then you go to the police headquarters and they will make you do a test. I, again, do not know how long this test is. So you go there, you do a test, normally with a police officer, and that police officer will then give you a certificate of competency. That certificate of competency means basically that you have passed your driving test. You then go back inside the police station and pay your 5,000 Dalassi so that you can have your certificate of competency and your provisional license changed over to a Gambian driving license. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that in Gambia they have these things called checkpoints, and it's on all major roads. There will be a police checkpoint where they will stop you and ask you for your license and insurance. Your road tax, which you pay for at the GRA, is put on the front of your car, and they have this machine thing where they can literally just put it up against your road tax, and it's almost like a biometric as well. It tells you the person who's driving the vehicle, if their road tax is valid. So if you have a fake road tax, you'll see a lot of people who are pulled over to the side of the road, and that's normally because their paperwork doesn't add up. If you are going to drive in Gambia, it's very important that you do obtain original documents from these departments, because they are now using technology to make sure that people cannot get away with having fake documents or even paying for documents under the table. Gambia are working really hard to try and get rid of all of those practices that used to happen before. So that's it, guys. That's how you get your residence permit in Gambia and how you obtain your driving license. Thank you very much for watching. If you are new to this channel, again, please do not forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And if you know that this content will be useful to anybody that you know, please don't forget to share. Have a good day. Bye.